I mean, it kind of seems super lazy. Let me just put my name on. It sounds like let me just put my name on some shit that was already happening.
Yeah, y'all ain't hating. See, I'm sorry, I'm not hating on some shit that I ain't done. But regardless, I do like that Osei is trying to be the mayor before he comes back to the city.
Yeah.
That's what I really think this is all based in. Osei's finna be in the city throwing an event. He's like, yo, these niggas did it wrong. Come fuck with a nigga who did it right. I respect that.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So we want y'all to all, if you're in the DC area, pop out, come support, you know what I'm saying? What up, y'all? Welcome back to the Industry Plans Podcast.
What is good? Episode 147.
You know what I'm saying? I'm excited to be back on mics, man. I feel like we ain't talked in a minute, bro. What up, y'all? What up, y'all? I'm Miles. To my left, we got Osei. To my right, we got Spencer.
What's
Fellas,
good?
how we doing, man?
I'm great, bro.
Yeah, I'm amped up for this.
Yeah.
I know Osei's been... I've been seeing Osei in the field recently, bro. Like, this nigga really been working crazy.
Yeah.
So I wanted to really get a chance to talk to you about everything. See your mindset, you know? I see this nigga walk through the door looking mad tired every day, you know?
Yeah.
How does it feel to really have been in the trenches these last couple of weeks?
Oh, man, I can't lie. I'm definitely stressed and haven't really slept. But
Real mover shaker, though. Really making plays.
Well, I feel good. I mean, I think most people can relate to this. Summertime, a lot of people like are moving around and like are out of office and shit. And I feel like, you know what I'm saying? I got stuck in the position as the nigga that was not.
Nah, I was gonna say you can't relate to that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Nah, this nigga was really getting it in, bro. I think a lot of niggas was resting right now. Say, so nah, let me turn up the work ethic.
Yep.
Working through the summer, bro. They don't know what that is, bro.
Working through the summer for sure. I had to cover a lot of projects, but it was a good time. You know what I mean? And I feel like I did get like internal flowers and all that stuff.
That's
so.
good.
Finally winding down. But yeah, I've just definitely filled up my own schedule and life has been kind of crazy lately.
Yeah,
but
facts.
Yeah.
Spencer's also getting to the bag though.
No, I'm the guy that's out of office.
New blessings, but you've had new blessings. I feel like you're finding more things that you're liking to do, and I feel like the places that you're moving in like a career sense, especially, are like positive for you.
Yeah, update for the listeners, right? Doing a little digital marketing
You know
gig.
what I'm saying?
Joining my brother Osei in that field,
facts.
having a lot of fun there. Yeah, I mean, I'm a real contractor now. And it feels kind of crazy to not have like set hours and a set paycheck.
That real 1099 lifestyle.
Yeah, bro, it's a little bit scary and a little bit stressful because some days when there isn't things to do, you're like, I should be working right now. You know what I mean? And then some days there's 100 things and you're like, yo, I'm not getting paid enough.
I feel like it's toxic that the only work environments I've ever been in since college have been that.
Yeah.
That's the only way that I know how to work, and I don't think it is normal. Like, I don't have to I could really do whatever with my day.
Yeah.
Or like it's funny being like a consultant because it's like you get paid for having an opinion.
Yeah.
And like giving your opinion and your thoughts, but then it's like, damn, what if my thoughts are bad?
I know. I'm like, yo, I should be grinding.
Dog.
You just pay me to speak?
You know?
To like give
These are my thoughts.
Like, don't you have spreadsheets I need to make?
On God, nah. But that's good, bro. I'm happy for both of you, bro. I've seen you guys really, really. I like seeing everyone win and like finding their purpose in this shit, you know? And like, I know that it's been hard, but I feel like you kind of at least enjoy what you've been doing as you've been working more recently.
Yeah, I enjoy what I've been doing. It kind of makes me feel like a little bit closer to my purpose in a way. And I think I am getting a better idea of what I actually want to do.
Facts.
Because I've been faced with so much like busy work that I don't necessarily want to do, you know what I mean? But it's also been coupled with a lot of different things that I do like to do.
Yeah.
Like I do think I really like marketing and but creative marketing. Like actually like getting in the field with artists and like talking to them about how they can actually like make an impact on socials.
Man, I've made a lot of plans recently, as we've definitely talked about, but just realizing how important it is to have a vision for what you're doing and putting together that with the artist and understanding how you're going to articulate that to the world is so important. And I feel like niggas just leave these artists on an island a lot of the time and they're not supporting that vision. So like niggas get lost, shit goes by the wayside. We've been working hard. A nigga who is no longer working as hard, Shannon Sharpe, was fired.
Damn.
From ESPN, man. The horny unk is out of there. Now, I'm not gonna lie. I'm not the right nigga to report on this because I do not feel bad for this nigga. I think that he was tweaking. If you don't know, Shannon Sharpe recently had a big lawsuit against him that he settled, where a former OnlyFans model, because he put that girl in retirement. She's out the field. She's done. She's done. They were exchanging some very strange, weird messages with each other. They had an ongoing affair for I think a couple years, and she accused Shannon of some things.
Yeah.
Sued him for a lot of money. He was trying to settle for months. Eventually, he did for $20 million.
Yeah.
$20 million. One payment. You've worked hard for 4 years on Nightcap, building up all this. You got to deal with the volume, ESPN, check after check after check. They said that Shannon Sharpe made $20 million in his NFL career. You pay that to one white woman.
That's crazy. 20 mil across his whole NFL career.
And you see her drop the retirement post the day after.
Did she actually? Did she actually? What'd she say? Like, I'm
Shameless,
retired?
I'm done. No more of this OnlyFans content. I'm excited for all my supporters to see what I have coming soon.
Wow.
Because the bitch is about to start a podcast.
Wow.
Definitely.
For sure.
Let me not even call her to be one. I'm so sorry. That young entrepreneur. Because that's really what it is, bro. Because that's really, really what it is, bro. That's foul. But yeah, Shannon Sharpe, I think that the layers to this are funny to me because now niggas have been on the whole, like, they sent you messages, Shannon. They put up the Cat Williams interview. They pull up the Monique interview. They even pulling up Lil Yachty.
Mm-hmm.
And it's all these niggas talking about like, yo, Shannon, it could all get taken away.
Mm-hmm.
Quit playing with these white women. Quit playing with these young girls.
Yeah.
All that shit, bro. And like for me, that's why I don't feel bad. Because I've always thought Shannon was doing way too much. Like you're supposed to be a role model in this. You're very well spoken. You're clearly an astute businessman. You have all the opportunity to really be buttoned up and like give these players advice on how to continue their career after football, all this positive shit. Yet you continue to just dumb down your content to this horny shit all the time.
Yeah.
That's lame to me.
Getting on the
wasn't fucking
podcast
with
talking about eating ass, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Like, it's like, no, like, give us some game.
I never fuck with that. I never really fuck with that. And like, I think there's moments where you humanize yourself, of course, and do the late night shit. But like I think he leaned in when he saw the bag he was getting from it.
For sure, yeah. That content is always going to perform better on the internet, especially when you're a figure like that. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And he's pretty funny too. Like, let's be real.
Yeah,
it hurts
he
me.
wasn't funny. He was just had a funny accent. It was not funny, bro. He was just old and horny and looked like a big ass like buff nigga, bro.
I personally like Shannon Sharpe. I liked the content. I really enjoyed the podcast. So it does hurt me because it's twofold, right? I can like all that stuff, but at the end of the day, I can't vouch for him. I don't know what he does behind closed doors, and obviously he had to settle. So it's like he looks terrible.
He did something wrong.
I'm actually surprised that ESPN didn't distance themselves from him via like a nightcap or via his own podcast because he had already been talking about all these things.
He was
before.
playing with Disney, bro.
Yeah,
Then
exactly.
the IG Live shit came out, and it's like, yo, what are you doing, bro? Like, this is a Disney corporation.
But I do think it is it's not good that this happened, but I do think it's good that people see this happen and just be like, oh, I need to move way smarter.
Bro, you could lose it all, bro. Stop playing with these. Don't play with like young women, bro. Like, you're 50. She was like 23.
Yeah, I
like,
really,
what are you doing?
I have no idea how he made it this far.
Yo.
To be completely honest, because
Yo.
somebody told me at the beach yesterday that he got fired. I was like, wait, he still had his ESPN job? I was like, yo, I thought this dude was out of here months ago.
Yeah.
It's just like, you can't never think that you above the law. You can't think that you're not expendable. I think a lot of people, when they get in that bag, because Shannon was thinking like, there was a moment where people was praising Shannon crazy. Going, like, doing all this shit.
Like a
the
year
big
and a half ago,
contract,
like,
you know
right
what I'm
when he
saying?
started
was
really popping.
The Cat Williams interview was one of the biggest interviews ever within culture.
Yeah.
Like, he was really, really on top. Nightcap was going crazy, but it could get taken away just that quick, bro. Just that quick. So, you know, I guess shout out to Shannon Sharpe. He gonna still keep pushing with the nightcap thing.
Are you gonna miss him on ESPN?
No, that nigga was giving weak ass takes, and I hate your basketball takes, nigga. You are bad. You don't know shit about basketball. You a LeBron fan, bro. I hated when they would have him talking about some shit, bro. On that news too, Gilbert Arenas, you seen that nigga almost went to jail, came out and was talking crazy.
No, what happened?
Bro, they said that he was part of an illegal poker game that was going on at a mansion with like some Israeli, like rich people spy, whatever, bro. But basically, Gil gets arrested, goes to jail. All the reports are coming out. He comes out and is basically like, guys, I was just renting the house. I ain't know nothing about it. Lies. Lies for sure. He definitely knew what was going on.
It was at his house?
And I don't know if it's lies. I'm capping with the nigga, but
no, it was done at his house.
That he was renting, allegedly.
Okay. Yeah.
But yeah, he was in jail for about 3 hours, came out, was talking shit, but he was like, as soon as I texted someone that I'm trying to make $100 million next year, because he's up for an NBC position, all that shit, he's like, I got arrested the next hour. He's like, this shit, like, that was like a message or some shit, you know?
It's crazy.
So don't speak on this shit. Don't speak on this shit. I mean,
that's
crazy.
That's a crime. Are there crimes that you guys like would really love to get like caught for?
No.
Like,
no.
really, you like
that's some white shit.
What?
That's some Caucasian shit.
Or
right
I guess
there. That's
not
some
get
wild
caught. I
thinking.
guess more so crimes that you just really want to do. Like crimes that seem like, oh yeah, like I would take the risk on that one.
Can you further explain?
Yeah.
A poker game, an illegal poker game with God knows who.
Why?
Come on, sign me up. Sign me up. I would love to do that, bro.
Why?
Because it's like get the adrenaline going. You know you're somewhere you shouldn't be, but it's also somewhere super fly where nobody's getting hurt. right? Like it's a
Till
pretty
you get
harmless
hurt.
thing. It's a pretty
Till you
harmless
get
thing.
hurt.
Who's getting hurt?
I would assume it's
The
illegal.
people in jail.
The people that don't pay get hurt. I wouldn't be there unless I could pay.
I would assume it's illegal because when you do gamble with that amount of money, like someone could get hurt. I don't know.
Yeah, yeah. You can't gamble outside of like it's very like mandated.
Mm-hmm.
It's like you can only gamble in certain places, and then like the house can't be taking a piece of the profits or something like that. Like there's a whole thing with that, but I don't know. I don't care. Someone else who almost got everything taken away from them, Anthony Fantano.
Yeah.
Racist.
Is
that true? How do we feel about him? How do we feel about Anthony Fantano before we get into everything that happened? Because I feel like he's a kind of controversial person. I more so want to hear what you think about Anthony Fantano.
Man, I just feel like Anthony Fantano has been a background character in my life for the longest.
Yes.
But every time I zoom in and I'm like, let me pay attention to this man, I don't like his takes. I'm not even gonna lie, I don't like his takes. I feel like a lot of them seem super biased, especially when it comes to hip hop. And yeah, bro, I don't agree with a lot of them.
It's just, I think my thing with Fantano is he became very predictable.
Yes.
Like, but I will not, I also have to put respect on him though. Like that's a YouTube legend for me. Mm-hmm. That's a music reviewer legend for me. You know, like when I was getting into this shit originally, like just like wanted to learn more about music, I was clicking his videos and hearing about shit that I hadn't listened to before, you know, especially on older albums. So I'll put respect on his name in that way. But as I got older and started, you know, think for myself and like formulate my own opinions, I was like, I could guess what you're probably going to say about this album.
Yeah. And I think just like in my experience talking to like a few artists, not going to mention who, but just a few artists, like
drop names.
Don't run from it. Can't do that. can't drop Lil Whoopty Whoop's name. But like I've truly never met an artist, even if they were like, you know, the biggest artist in the world or just on the come up, that has liked his platform, has liked his music reviews.
There's some people like the JPEG Mafias of the world has done an interview with him.
Is that a good person to align with?
I don't know, but we're talking about Anthony Fantano because he had some videos leaked of him recently where he was not shown in the best light. He looked racist as hell, was kind of talking crazy. He was in like this chat room or like this, he was doing an interview by these people who were like making fun of Trayvon Martin or whatever, just some weird niggas. And then he basically explained in his apology video how he used to do album reviews and say shit like nigga because he's like, I'm not saying it. I'm just relaying what someone else wrote and things like that. So I don't know. I think that Anthony Fantano is probably not a terrible person, but I think that you touched on it when you said when in the apology video, you can't over-explain yourself.
Yeah, bro.
Just say you're sorry. Just say I shouldn't have said that. I was dumb as fuck. I was ignorant, and like leave it at that. When you get into like trying to almost justify what you were doing, it's like, okay, what do you really think?
Yeah, I think we all know that old YouTube was very racy and like everybody said crazy shit back then. I don't know how long ago these videos came out. I don't like them, but I can understand maybe the context that they were set in and all this different stuff. But that just makes me feel even stronger about my point. I don't really like him as like an interviewer or someone that's commenting on like shit that I enjoy. You feel me? Especially if you're going to come at it from the angle where, I was just relaying information or I'm just saying what they said. You know what I'm saying? And he went back on that take, whatever, but over-explained, not really into it. So
a Cartier ring?
Shit.
When did you get that?
Come on now, twin.
When did you get that? Hold on. Hold on.
He got married to the game.
Whoa, come on now. It's not on the marriage finger though. I'm saving that for
niggas
later.
Niggas is getting money out here right now.
Okay, you got a Cartier ring on your neck though.
I found this on the ground somewhere though. This was not something I purchased at all. I was just like, I knew what that was when I saw it.
Same here.
Yeah. You paid for it. You paid for that. Hold on. I respect. Fantano. I guess I don't want to overly explain it because you look stupid. Just don't say the N-word to try to think that you could say it because someone else said it. Spencer, what's your take on it?
I think he's definitely in the wrong and he should have apologized. I agree with you. Shouldn't have over-explained. But also it wasn't super unpredictable. I don't think I've ever looked for him for hip hop or commentary on Black culture at all. Like I like his reviews on like weird niche indie shit, punk shit. You know what I mean? Like that kind of, like I've always thought it was kind of weird when he talked about hip hop. So I don't know. This wasn't surprising to me at all. And also I think this has come up multiple times for him.
Yeah.
It's just resurfacing.
Yeah, literally. Do you like Sydney Sweeney's takes on hip hop? Can she comment on the culture?
Yo, she's from your city, bro.
Really?
That's hometown hero.
Stand up.
That's hometown hero.
That's crazy. You still? She good?
Well,
you know she's still good over there. Sydney Sweeney is someone who I no disrespect, but could not give less of a fuck about. Like
Damn.
could not care less. Sydney Sweeney feels like she's forced on my timeline.
You don't like White Lotus?
No, I don't like White Lotus.
You don't like Euphoria?
I don't like nothing she's ever done as an actress.
Damn.
Ever. I don't watch her shit. I don't fuck with her shit. I have to say that. Because I'm like, why are you always in my phone?
Yeah.
But then I found myself almost defending Sydney Sweeney this week. Because she did an American Eagle ad and she was talking about her jeans. Because American Eagle does jeans.
Right.
And she's like, my jeans are basically her doing something sexual because that's what they always do with her, you know? And she's talking about my jeans are blah, 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 blah. You got to find them, whatever. My jeans are blue. They zoom in on her eyes, whatever. Everyone gets mad because they're talking about like, this is some Nazi propaganda shit. Blue eyes, blonde hair. She's blue eyes, blonde hair, da, da, da. They get mad at them and then they start digging into Sydney Sweeney and she's a registered Republican and all this shit. And I'm like, what did you think from the white blonde girl from Spokane, Washington? Like she is going to be a Republican. She is going to, like, you know what I mean? Like, I just think that whatever people are mad at her for, would have guessed that she's already on that type of timing, no?
Well, I will say I know a lot of white blonde girls from Spokane, Washington that are not Republican. Not to say that you can't. I don't think that's why I'm not mad at Sydney Sweeney is not because I expected her to be a problematic person. I'm not mad at Sydney Sweeney because she didn't write the copy.
Why is a political opinion even problematic though?
Huh?
Like to say that is it problematic that she's a Republican?
No.
You know, like I don't know politics. I'm not saying anything, but I'm like, she can do whatever she wants. Why does that matter?
Well, I like Spencer's point because I want to zoom back into the commercial.
Yeah, okay, She did not write the copy. Like if we look about how this actually came, like she accepted a brand partnership. She probably didn't even read the copy. Someone on our team did. She showed up for the shoot. She read the voiceover. She didn't know that they were going to zoom in on her eyes when she said blue jeans. Like I don't think you can be mad at the talent all the time. You should be mad at the brand for being tone deaf and running that campaign. Whoever is in the marketing room, in the boardroom at American Eagle, wrote a really tone deaf and like problematic and moderately racist campaign.
Is it really all those things? That feels like a bit of a reach to me. And again, I don't want to defend these people because I do believe that they probably are. I don't want to give anyone the benefit of the doubt that I don't know if they're good people or not. They might be bad people. I don't care. It's just like, I think that there's so much racism. Yeah. And so many things that are coded. You know what I mean? We're literally talking about like there's problems in the world that are really pressing. Yeah. This is not the issue that I want to die on.
Yeah, racist is a stretch. Tone deaf for sure.
Tone deaf is fine. Yeah. I think tone deaf is the perfect way to describe it. Yeah. You know, it's a non-inclusive maybe. Like, you know, it feels like, because now when you zoom into the blue eyes, it's like, oh, like are you saying blue eyes are the best, you know? Like we know Sydney Sweeney's desirable. Should we all want blue eyes?
I mean, realistically, what I think this speaks to is the importance of like having a diverse team in the workplace and in marketing and having young people running these campaigns. Because this just seems like the product of having like a bunch of old white guys probably write this campaign and not even ever think that there could be something wrong with this. You know what I mean? Because they have these like long-standing whatever. But I think if you have a young person of color in that room, they're probably like, hey guys, this use of jeans, this use of like we should switch it up a little bit.
Yeah, I almost think that it would have all been fine if they just don't zoom in on the eyes.
It would have helped a lot.
I think that would have probably made it okay, no?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I don't know. I go back and forth about how I feel about this because if I get on the mics and say like, I don't really care, then I do feel like I'm just being complacent and not speaking out against something that could be problematic. But in my opinion, I agree with what Spencer said. And I feel like people are zooming in too much on Sydney Sweeney. She definitely just showed up, got the bag, did the commercial and got the bag. You feel me? And if American Eagle has a history of racism that I'm not privy to, then like we should definitely dive in further. But for me, I saw the commercial and I really didn't think much of it until the think pieces came out. And then I thought more about it in the history of eugenics and all that. But I kind of side with Miles on this too, where it's just like, there's so many things going on in the world that are so much bigger than this. Yeah, and this is probably, if this is a problem, this is like a problem that just so ingrained in our society. Like there's a lot of surface level shit that we need to get to before we're talking about somebody talking about blue eyes in a commercial, in my opinion.
I just think that,
I don't know.
I'm at a point with all of this shit. Like I was telling you, I literally had to like get off Twitter for a couple of days because there's always something to be mad about.
Yeah.
And I seen like Ari Lennox even got mad talking about some colorism in Martin because of how Martin used to joke on Pam. And she's like, that was problematic for me as like as a dark-skinned black woman because I'm like, that don't make me feel beautiful. But then like the actress who I'm blanking on her name who literally played Pam in interviews has said like, nah, like that's not even how it was. Me and Martin was literally homies. Like he rejected shit in the writer's room that would make me feel uncomfortable or look a certain type of way. Like I never looked at it like that. It's like, I think that now that everyone got phones and everyone can comment on some shit and everyone has an opinion, niggas just be saying shit and it's a waste of fucking breath.
But you know what was smart about American Eagle? Getting Sydney Sweeney.
Yeah.
She's clearly viral. Like you said, forced on my timeline.
Yeah,
I wasn't even thinking about her.
Niggas
Like,
want to hate.
Did you see the video of her shooting
Yeah.
the gun?
Yeah.
No, they're circulating shit.
Bro.
Oh, they're circulating this video of her just like spraying down like a bunch of targets in the middle of nowhere. Like those jeans are gonna go quadruple platinum. Like they're like came out that she's a Republican, she can shoot.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
this whole campaign, yo.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
almost
All
like
of
they
middle
wanted to
America.
align her with
The
this
writer's
shit.
room may have won. Low key. They
It
may
may
have
have worked.
they may have won this battle. Like,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie.
Do you think they thought about that? Do you think
Damn.
that they thought like this could be problematic, but maybe not overly problematic, and it'll just get people talking?
Viral enough
It's
to get a lot of
provo-
exposure.
I don't
It's
know.
provocative.
Yeah.
I don't know because again, when I saw it, didn't have those thoughts. If so, they're thinking on a crazy high level that I'm not even really thinking of.
It's not
And
a
they're
crazy,
crazy-
high level.
and they're crazy
It's not
racist.
a crazy high level.
And they're crazy
You know
racist, too.
drama sells. You know that. You were literally talking about wanting to spin narratives.
I think that the furthest it went is like, let's get Sydney Sweeney because she's in the conversation all the time and she's controversial for whatever reason.
But
I don't think it went farther than that.
But
in
also-
their minds,
also-
maybe they're smarter than that. I don't know.
You do digital, so you know that like somebody could have put this plan together and said, okay, now here's the influencer we're using that's gonna drop the first think piece about why this is racist and problematic. Here's the video of her shooting the gun that we're gonna seed out. Publicists, we're gonna casually leak voting records that says she's a Republican. This could have been like a really strategic play to get at who is probably their target market, which is white middle Americans.
Yeah. If so, I feel like it was only one person though. Like one person was the mastermind. I don't think like a whole bunch of people thought that this was gonna work like this.
Yeah.
But I could see one person in the back room writing the script, laughing in the dark, like, we're gonna get him today.
We got him.
We got him.
We fucking got him,
Yeah,
man.
bro.
All right, let's get into a little bit of music shit because I guess we are a music podcast, bro. Some really, really dope shit has came out over the last couple of weeks. We're gonna run it back a little bit, talking about that Tyler, the Creator. I want to get into that, and I'm really, really glad that we've had some time before I had to get on mics and talk about it.
Yeah.
Because if I would have had to give my knee-jerk reaction to his new album, Don't Tap the Glass, it came out 2 weeks ago, I think at this point, I might have hated it a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
I really, really like Tyler. Obviously, one of my favorite artists ever. Like, I'm a big, big Tyler Creator fan. But I do feel like I've gotten used to Tyler, and I've said on mics I want a new sound from him. With this project, I knew that it was going to be dance vibes. I knew it was going to be high energy. So I was expecting kind of his version of Honestly Nevermind, you know?
Yeah.
Like, just like, is that the bag he's going to get into? And I loved it from a production standpoint off rip. It had me moving. It had me very upbeat, all that shit. I was very happy about it. But I didn't like the lyrics. I thought it was kind of simplistic. And I know that that was the intention, but it almost felt like childish to a point, a little bit. This was at first. And then I just kept realizing that this was his most sticky project in a very long time. And I think the simplicity with the lyrics was the reason why. Like I find myself going back and listening to songs that I maybe wasn't feeling as much at first and just being like, I'm bobbing my head, you know what I mean? Like, especially at the gym while I'm moving around, this is great music. It's easy to be repeated. Like, that's kind of been the whole 180 the album's done for me.
Yeah.
So I'm a big fan of it now. I really, really loved it.
I almost had like an inverse experience.
Really?
Where I think on first listen, I loved it. But I haven't found myself stuck to anything. And maybe that's just because I haven't played it enough. Because realistically, I've been moving around a lot and haven't really had a chance to like digest these last couple weeks of music. I fully think I just need to have a moment with it.
Yeah.
Because on first listen, I was like, this sounds incredible. I love Tyler. But yeah, to be honest, I haven't like ran back to it. I haven't played a lot of the songs, so I'm still waiting on it like to really connect for me.
Really?
Yeah, I feel like a lot of Tyler's music for me does need to be contextualized. Like I feel like if I saw this performed, it would be incredible. And I really do like this project, especially off first listen. But the songs, I only go back to maybe 3 songs.
Mm-hmm.
Ring, 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 I'll Take Care of You.
Yep.
And then the outro, I'm blanking out on the name right now.
Yeah.
If you could pull it up.
The ones for me.
Oh, and Stop Playing With Me. That's a cool song too. I just feel like, again, context, like when I play it really like shapes it for me.
100%. Yeah, you're talking about Tell Me What It Is, the outro.
Yeah.
I
that was
love
hard.
that song.
Yeah.
For me, it's definitely Ring, 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 Don't You Worry, Baby, I'll Take Care of You.
Mhm.
Those 3 more sing-songy type tracks are definitely my favorites. I don't love the like aggressive rapping stuff, but even that doesn't feel as abrasive as some of his earlier stuff. I think he's found a way to really make that a little bit more palatable and mainstream. So I like that. The
I'll
intro,
Take
Big
Care of
Press
You
Beat.
is the one that I be going back to the most.
That's the best song. Yebba smoked that. Yebba absolutely bodied that. And then the Nuck If You Buck sample's crazy. Like the way that he was able to combine things, I think that that's easily the standout of this. But Ring 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 is crazy to me.
Yeah, Ring Ring
I
Ring
think
is
Ring
really
Ring Ring
fire.
is special. I also really like Sucker Free, where he's doing the kind of LA flow.
Yeah, I like Sucker Free too. I really like all these songs. I just need to live with them a little
That's
longer.
what, like, I don't think this is again a revolutionary Tyler album, but I don't think that's what he was trying to make it be. I like the way that he's talked about it since it came out too. He's like, just put it out. I actually kind of want to talk to you guys about that a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
How do you feel about him taking his platform, going on these interviews and saying, sometimes you don't have to overthink the music. Sometimes you don't have to have the whole perfect rollout. Sometimes when the music is ready and it's done, just put the shit out and then worry about it after. Be more reactive with your marketing and pushing of it as opposed to trying to plan everything out beforehand.
I love it. I mean, I think you just have to have the discernment to know when to do what.
Yeah.
You know, we've seen 3 flawless, perfectly executed rollouts from Tyler in a row with world building, with themes, with stunts, all this. He's in the perfect position to just drop a little pack for his fans.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't need it to go crazy and sell crazy. And he probably also felt like time-wise, this was the right time for the music to come out.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes if you sit on music, like it's for that time. You know what I mean? If you sit on it too long, it loses its edge. So I think you just need to know what music is going to still sound good when you take the time to clear everything and to perfect the rollout and what you can just drop.
Yeah.
Because this was a very unusual Tyler project. Because I had a friend cop the vinyl and he's like, yeah, I got the vinyl and a bunch of the samples aren't on it. And it honestly didn't sound as good. And the quality of it wasn't up to standard with Tyler products. Probably because he just made all this shit, didn't clear all the samples, so he didn't want to put it on the vinyl, but he wanted the vinyl to ship the same week that it came out. You know what I'm saying?
That's lame.
It's trade-offs. You know what I mean? But sometimes I'm like, yeah, just throw the music out. You know, it doesn't have to be this whole thing.
Okay, but this is where, and this is a good transition because this is where I disagree.
Yeah.
I do feel like vinyls and merch are such a part of his package.
Yeah.
That if that's true, I feel like that's a miss for me.
You can't
Yeah,
sacrifice the brand.
I also feel like Tyler is big enough where he can say things like that, but he is on a national tour and he's not just putting music out, he's on tour and also doing mad press.
Yep.
That's why we see him every single day because he's getting clipped up saying these things about just put music out. When we agreed earlier that, especially in 2025, you do need some sort of rollout, whether it's pre or post, in order to get your visibility and get your face out there. Because we're seeing the Justin Bieber album, and even though we like it, it's not quote unquote charting as well as some of these other projects where we see clips doing a full month rollout, doing all the press, doing GQ, doing everything. They're in the streets of New York. I don't know, like performing on mics in front of crowds. You know what I mean? They're doing everything to get their chart position, to earn it, because they know that they're coming off of not dropping music
And
in
also,
years.
we're seeing the difference between that and the Alfredo stuff. I don't want to get into it yet. We're going to take a second because I do want to finish this Tyler conversation. But you are right with like clips as being active, and that's why their shit is still in the zeitgeist. I think that the Tyler conversation is super, super interesting because I think this is the most important thing in the musical climate we're at right now. Whether you're the biggest artist in the world, like these Tylers, Drakes, whatevers, or you are a new artist, the key to all of this shit is output. It sucks to say, and I think that we all come from an era where our favorite artists disappear for a while. We're from the Kendrick Lamar, Frank Ocean school of thought.
Mm-hmm.
That's unique to this era that we came up in. I feel like Michael Jackson had a high output. Stevie Wonder has a ton of music. Like niggas was dropping all the time throughout history of this shit. You know, there's obviously been those selective acts that have disappeared, the D'Angelos of the world. You know? And I think that that's great for them. But that's not a sustainable model for 99.9% of artists, right?
Yeah.
So if you're presented with that reality, I'm on the same page as Tyler. When you have music that's ready, you shouldn't just hold on to it and overthink it. You should put it out. But there is a way you put it out, right?
Yeah.
So if you're brand new or if you're really, really big, you can kind of move like Tyler. Put out the body of work. You don't have to overthink it. You could promote it after. You're probably going to be on tours and things like that, right? But if you exist in this middle tier where you're trying to break through or take that next step, I think once you have the music, you should be like, okay, I want to put this out, but let me give him a single before I give him the album. Let me do what Giveon just did, you know? If Giveon would have just put out the whole Beloved album instead of giving us Rather Be in 20s, I would have been less excited for the project.
Yeah.
Because Giveon was cold to me. I hadn't loved the previous Giveon releases.
Yeah.
Then I fell in love with this specific album cycle and I was geeked up for the album. And now that's probably my favorite project of the year.
Yeah.
And it feels like a whole experience with that. I love seeing the music videos. I loved understanding the aesthetic for that. For him, someone who's trying to enter that superstar status, the way he put out that project mattered a lot. But Tyler, you know, it's different, you know?
Well, and also to Jose's point, I think Tyler didn't really do what he's talking about, just putting it out. This wasn't just putting it out.
Yes.
Because we have two perfect case studies. Because somebody that did really just put it out is Justin Bieber. You know what I'm saying?
I disagree.
If we're talking about very little marketing, no physical units, like no vinyl pre-order, no merch, and no post-release marketing, that's what Tyler's talking about. Sorry. That's what Tyler's talking about. But what Tyler did, however you feel about not putting the samples on the vinyl, he prepared a bunch of vinyl that was able to ship the week of dropping. He did 3 listening parties the week that the music came out across the United States. Yeah, he teased it on the tour.
Yeah.
This low-key has been a super tight rollout. It's just an unconventional rollout without a single. Bieber, on the other hand, all over the place. And I think Tyler actually outsold Bieber week 1.
Yeah, for sure.
Which is wild. If we're being honest.
But when you think about the type of music now too, like I think that this is also a conversation, and we'll move on Tyler in a second, but like Tyler is that. Like people of all ages love Tyler. And like I think that him as a superstar is like we have to start talking about him in different types of conversations. Like to me, it wasn't surprising that he outsold Justin Bieber. I get that Justin Bieber is insane, but like Tyler is like everyone loves Tyler.
Justin Bieber's on another level, and Tyler doesn't have a top 10 single.
Yeah.
You know, like Bieber's all over the charts. Like Bieber, like how did that album not move that many units? There's more songs. It's gonna get playlisted everywhere.
So did Tyler.
But this is really what it is. It's the rollout, and merch is super important too, because merch contributes to your units, especially if you bundle it. Also, to say that Justin Bieber, I mean, you didn't say this, but I'm just gonna go on mic and say Justin Bieber, at least at his height, is a bigger artist than Tyler the Creator.
For sure. I agree. I don't think he's at his height right now.
So yeah, no, I don't think so either. But I also think that if he had a proper rollout, he should have been able to outsell Tyler because he had a higher charting single. You can't peak to number 2.
I agree. I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the overall fan base thing. I think Tyler the Creator in 2025 can be competitive with Justin Bieber. That's just not crazy to me.
Well, that's clear.
Yeah,
I mean, it's clearly stated now, but if you had asked me that question before, I wouldn't have the answer.
I feel you.
Is besides Travis Scott, does anybody do merch and physical better than Tyler?
No.
Right.
And like this, and like the rollout, no one does rollouts better than Tyler either.
Period.
Like this, we were like, this is a bad Tyler rollout, but a great rollout for anyone else's standards.
Yeah. And a great rollout for Tyler because this is like, switch it up. Don't give us the same rollout every time. Yeah. This like he might have been talking like he wasn't doing anything, but like this was just as saucy as all the other shit. Honestly,
he was trying shit. In more rap shit, bro. Alfredo 2 came out.
Yep.
And I think it's better than the Clips album.
Whoa! You came around.
I think Alfredo 2 is easily better than Let God Sort Him Out to me.
Wow.
To me personally.
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. That is my rap album of the year, and I think it's better than the original Alfredo.
I haven't gotten there yet.
Yeah.
I haven't gotten there yet because I still don't know if the highs are as high. Like A God Is Perfect, like something to rap about.
Like Skinny Suge too.
I love that
Enchilada.
Shit. Gas Station Shoes. Enchilada is a different record. Enchilada is like, I see like Jeff, like the homie that's not even all the way into the rappity rap shit, like he fucks with that song heavy.
Yeah.
You know, like I seen that nigga posting like Freddie Gibbs on his story, the deep cuts on the project. I'm like, bro, like this Freddie Alchemist thing threw me off because I feel like they didn't promote it like they normally do. it did feel like it was just kind of like a low key release, but I'm like, this is so good. I want it to be talked about more.
Yeah.
I feel like more attention should be paid to this project. And I don't feel like it's getting the love it deserved. Like, cause it literally exists in the same world as Clips. Freddie's a better rapper than Pusha T and Malice too.
Yeah.
But I feel like you would get pushback on that. I don't know. From like your perspective, which one was more? Because I feel like you're not a big fan of the genre in general, right?
It's hard. Cause I don't want to say that, but I find myself when I listen to Alfredo too. You already kind of mentioned the songs I really like. I think Skinny Suge 2.
Why can you not say Suge?
I don't know. I just look like Suge. Skinny Suge 2 is probably my favorite song on there. But I as I continue to like listen to the different songs, I do feel like he is more clever with his like wordplay and shit, and just like the metaphors and the double entendre. Like I'm just joking around, but it's all there. I feel like he might be a better rapper.
Yeah,
I can't lie. He is super talented. I find myself every time I listen to Freddie Gibbs, I'm like, oh damn, why don't I listen to Freddie Gibbs more?
You know, it's not. He's interesting. I feel like it's not super boring shit. He was doing his beef shit too. He was calling mad niggas out on this album.
Mm-hmm.
I fuck with that. It seemed like he addressed the Benny shit. He's talking about some Jim Jones beef. Like,
yeah,
there was niggas that he named our academics again because he hates that nigga. Like, Freddie was going at head tops. I really, really fuck with that. But
wait, one more thing, and unfortunately, this is part of the problem too, is that Alchemist production also drew me in way more
than Pharrell's.
I can't lie. And I'm not saying nothing on Pharrell. I'm just more saying like, it was just interesting throughout the whole thing. It was like it's like a movie. I'm not going to lie.
This was one of Al's best projects ever.
Yeah,
to me, he went
fucking
absolutely crazy. And on the rap point, I think Freddie Gibbs I enjoy Freddie Gibbs rapping way more than I do Pusha T for the same reason I think Biggie is a way more talented rapper than Jay-Z. Right? Like, I like more percussive rappers and more like flow-based rappers as opposed to punchlines, bars, and entendres. Like, I'm more into you hopping in like a crazy pocket than I am into the craziest line.
Why did you say the one thing? Like, I'm on the same page with everything, but like, just for like two, like Jay-Z and Biggie.
I'm talking about rapping ability,
yeah.
not catalog. Ability.
What?
Yeah.
Come on now. Jay-Z and Biggie.
Biggie top 5 flow all time, for sure. Top 5 flow all time.
I can give you 20 songs.
But are you saying lyrically? I mean, I kind of agree with you. But are you saying lyrically?
Nah,
like,
y'all are
Jay-Z,
just
no.
Oh, okay.
No.
You're saying flow.
I'm saying I think I value flow and percussive elements in rapping more than I value lyrics. That's the same reason I like Freddie more than Push. I think if you're just here for bars, punchlines, entendres, it's probably Pusha T. But if you like,
I disagree. That's what I'm saying. I don't.
Okay.
Freddie is a better technical rapper and does more interesting things than Pusha T in every possible way as a rapper. I think the only way that you go, and that's not no slight. I think Freddie's like that against anyone. I damn near might say that about Kendrick. Like, Freddie could go toe to toe with the best right now to me.
Yeah.
I don't think there's anyone who could be like, confidently they rap significantly better than Freddie Gibbs. I think that what Pusha T does, maybe what people like about him more, could be his voice, could be his delivery. Like, cause he says things and I feel like he has maybe more of a sense of urgency. His songs maybe feel a little more weighty. When you get to the Biggie Jay-Z point, I'm like, maybe you like his voice more than Jay-Z's. Yeah, like that, but like, again, we're getting off topic.
I like his flow better. I told you what I like. You don't gotta tell me what I like.
There's not that many flows though. Hov got way more flows than Biggie.
I would like to see
on wax, bro.
Freddie Gibbs versus Kendrick. That should be interesting.
Yo, like, I don't know,
because I don't think that Push could go against Kendrick. I never thought that.
I think that 3-way rap battle would be. There would be some disgusting things said.
Yeah, there would be
some
slander.
Because now Push is not a slouch. Like, I'm not saying that like I prefer Freddie in every way, but if someone said they like Push more, I'm not gonna be like, you crazy.
No, definitely not. But even and I'll go back on my point because you said it and I re-listened. Duppy Freestyle may have been a stronger song in the beef between him and Kendrick between Drake and Push than what Push dropped lyrically. And he made better points.
Like, Duppy was
the only reason, and we all enjoyed it. So I'm not gonna say like, oh, like he won. we all enjoyed what Push had to offer, but like lyrically, it wasn't like he said anything crazy. He just revealed a crazy secret. It was a very strategic move. Push is about strategy.
Yeah.
That man is a mastermind at strategy.
Yes.
But when I listen to Freddie Gibbs rap, I'm like, damn, this guy's really talking every single time. But I also agree with Spencer. I like more like percussive shit. Like, I'm more about the flow, the vibe, the
But
sound.
I'm all on the same.
He gave me that too.
But
That's
my
why I'm
thing is-
confused.
But
you know?
my thing is, I'm on the same page as y'all niggas. I just think his example was crazy. His example of Jay-Z Biggie is insane.
I think he
but we
wanted
can
to say
talk about that
say
later.
an example.
Well, yeah, we
He wanted
we
the
can speak about that one later. But I am on the same page as you. I don't need like it don't matter to me if you don't sound good while you rapping. That's just some spoken word shit to me. I don't need to hear all that. And I get that sometimes from fucking clips a little bit. Whereas like Freddie feels a little more musical and flowy to me.
You're saying you don't. What did you say? You don't care if they sound good?
I need them to sound good. I don't care if you
Like
rap
your
good and you
voice?
don't sound good. Yeah, yeah.
Like you need the voice and the delivery to be on point?
Yeah, I need the voice, the delivery, and the flow to all be on point.
Yeah.
Like you can't just be like saying some fly shit and it sounds mad robotic, you know, like
oh yeah.
there's some like Stove God Cook shit that I'm like,
Don't do Stove God like that. That's the wrong example too. You're talking about my example. Stove has like the best delivery right now, bro. Stove never sounds robotic. I would give you Rome Streets.
Yeah,
But not Stove
cool,
God.
Cool. I think maybe Stove God's voice just isn't for me right now. But he
Damn.
has some good verses.
Damn, Stove is so crazy.
It's fine. Yeah, real rap for the nerds. Let us know. I want to know what people actually think is better, though. Alfredo 2 or Let God Sort Him Out. Let God Sort Him Out is going to get all the awards and have all the moments, and they're doing the press push, but Alfredo 2 is a better album to me.
I would love to see some upsets because they didn't get no love for Alfredo 1, did they?
They got a Grammy nom.
But not a Grammy win.
No, they should have won that year.
But also, what are we talking about? Because we just talked about where's the push? I see no push.
Yeah.
Well, it's
If you guys didn't tell
it's
me,
independent.
if you guys didn't tell me that this was dropping, I
thought it was an
wouldn't know.
AWOL. But
But
basically,
independent,
distribution. There's
yeah.
there's not a system behind it.
Mhm.
The same way that Rock Nation is
Yeah.
behind this one, but that's fine. Last thing on
The
new
Rock.
music. You know,
Hey, if something happens to Freddie or Al, you know who did it. It rhymes with.
stop.
Rhymes with Biggie Smalls.
God. Metro Boomin dropped his album A Futuristic Summer this past it's only been out a couple of days, right?
Yeah.
I've liked it a lot. I've listened to it a lot. I've seen it get a lot of hate online. We got a little bit of hate on our video because niggas said that we aren't really tapped in with the Atlanta culture.
I'm annoyed at that comment,
Because
bro.
I'm like, we like your music, bro.
Yeah, bro.
we was giving y'all niggas a platform.
Yeah, and we also were like, hey, we don't know what these older features are, and there's no feature track list listed. So we're just gonna guess. That's basically what we told them. And they're like, y'all not really tapped into the early 2000s, the Atlanta sound, man. Y'all not from Atlanta.
And nigga, we
We're
said
not.
that 1,000 times. We said that 1,000 fucking times. But I enjoyed the album. It put me on to a lot of artists. I think it was obviously that like 2010s-ish era. It seemed like just an awkward era that I don't all the way know because it wasn't all the way early 2000s, but it's not modern. But we talked about it before and I said it in the reaction. This just contextualized Young Thug way more than I would have ever thought.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I mean, there was a lot of verses where I'm like, yo, this is super Young Thug.
Yeah.
But then I was like reading all the discourse because I also didn't know all these guys, you know. But it seemed like they were precursors to Thug.
Type.
Yeah.
I kind of had it in my mind that Thug made this sound, and so this was a moment of education for me in the story of hip hop, which is super dope because I was not aware of this era at all.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, that's actually mad interesting.
Yeah.
Because I do feel like me being like a little bit older, like I understood what was going on. And
Yeah.
I saw all the precursor to Thug. But like that's an interesting point.
Yeah, I
and a lot of
didn't.
young kids probably.
I had no idea, bro. I had no
Damn.
idea. I thought Young Thug was literally like, no one sounded like Young Thug.
No, I mean to me, like I feel like Young Dro and really Gucci were the champions of this sound for me. I don't really know like the other dudes that well, to be honest. But I feel like Gucci was rapping over production like this, like a lot.
Yeah. Well, no, I'm not even talking about it from a production standpoint. I'm talking about it from a flow standpoint. Like that nigga Schooly, like doing the melodic shit, but like the real rapping shit and like playing with his voice to where he's like kind of singing on a couple songs or like trying to have the harmonies or carry a tune, whatever. Like that was very, very new to me. I enjoyed that, but that's very Thug-esque. I don't know if this project is going to get super well received in the streets, but I thought it was fun. I think if you hating on it, you know, he tried something new.
I've actually seen positive narrative.
Okay,
I
good.
haven't seen much negative discourse online. I've been seeing people like talk about how dope it is that Metro took this risk and really brought this sound back and just like fully dove all the way into it.
Yeah, I think people who know the sound like it.
Yeah.
Like people who are familiar with the story, and I think a little bit older people, but I've seen like some of the younger niggas be like, what is this?
I mean, I guess that's fair because it's totally different than the last Metro album.
Yeah.
Which I think people universally loved.
Yes.
But this to me is so much fun and doesn't sound like anything else that's coming out right now, I guess, because it's like a throwback.
Bro.
But it's different and it's fun, and I'm excited to go back to it.
I think this, as a leader in hip hop and in music in general, I think this is what you do. I think you do take this risk after dropping 3 number 1 projects in a row.
Yeah.
I think you take this risk, call it a tape. If it hits, it hits. If not, keep it pushing. But I feel like in the age where we're seeing people champion their city and go back to like a sound and a messaging that is like true to where they're from, I feel like this fits well within that context. And Metro Metro was raised on this era too. So I do feel like he also, well, I guess he's from St. Louis, but I feel like his he's paying homage to people that influenced him. Is what I'm trying to say.
Metro Boomin's from St. Louis?
Yeah.
Wow. I would have put $100 million on the fact that he was from Atlanta.
Really?
I had
That's
no
so funny.
idea.
That's so funny. I
Yeah.
guess that is like, I feel like I just always see him in the St. Louis hat.
Yeah, but,
And he does
but
talk
I
about
see
it.
you in a New York hat.
Yeah, but like I don't claim nothing.
You see me in an LA hat. That don't mean
But like,
shit.
he only wears the St. Louis hat, you know?
Yeah, I wear the LA hat.
But I think that the regional thing is huge right now.
Mm-hmm.
Everyone is doing that. Bad Bunny did it literally with his shit. Like everyone is trying to just lean on the sound that they come from. I like that a lot. I think it's going to lead to really interesting music and putting people on, which is the best thing you do. Because shout out to the young niggas on there too. Or I guess it was really just Bunna B.
Yeah, it was just her.
But shout out to her. She got cool shit going on. I think that is everything for new music. I want to talk about DC for a second.
Yep.
Guys.
Boys trip.
Guys,
Trip.
I'm excited. If y'all don't know, the whole festival that Osei was hating on crazy is the reason why we're going to DC.
Constructive criticism.
Just like, guys, like, have you prepared for this? Where are you at mentally for this? I feel like we've gotten a lot of songs that are going to be the soundtrack for this trip. I want to hear right now. I want to hear Which One by Drake when we're outside. I know that we're supposed to be working and we are going to get some work done, but it does feel like it's a little bit for enjoyment.
You just want to go to brunch.
I want
He just want to go to brunch.
I want to go to brunch.
To
I
answer
wanna
your question-
vibe.
He just want to get in the bullpen. He just want to be fly in the bullpen. That's why he was caping for Broccoli City,
No
man.
cap, bro. No cap, bro. I want to have a good time. This is the closest thing that I get to a vacation, bro. I'm not mad at niggas be going out the country. I'm going to DC. Fuck it.
I'm
Fuck it.
really, really excited. I haven't even really thought about it, to be honest.
You also haven't been, right?
Huh?
Have you been?
Never.
Yeah, Spencer gonna have a good time.
But to be
bro,
honest,
it's gonna be
right
a
now,
good
I
time.
feel like I'm like on a roller coaster, like without a seatbelt, just like gripping the sides for dear life. You know what I mean? I'm not thinking about the loop-de-loop in 5 minutes. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to hold on right now.
It's just been hectic, bro.
Yeah.
I think this is what adulthood is. This is what motion is. You're just having motion right now.
This is motion without a manager.
You know, but you can't get motion sickness, bro.
Yeah, can't
Keep
get
it
motion
pushing,
sickness.
bro.
Keep it
Keep
going.
pushing, bro.
Hey guys, don't worry. I think we'll be thoroughly taken care of in the city. You know what I'm saying? We have a great place to stay. Shout out the Line Hotel.
Oh, no.
You know what I'm saying? We have a great studio to work out of. Again, shout out the Line Hotel. We got my boy Terrence. He gonna do what he do. It's his birthday. Damn, it's his birthday tomorrow or 2 days from now.
Oh,
Shout out to
shit.
Terrence.
Okay.
Happy birthday. You know what I'm saying?
So we're really
And look, think about this. Think about the way it's set up. We touch down, do some work, host a happy hour in the city.
Yeah.
5 minutes down the street from where we're staying. Then the next day, we have interviews lined up. Then we hit a little cookout family function. And all those people are from PG County, Maryland, and they're going to tell us what the vibe is. You feel me? I think we're well taken care of already. I think it's going to be an amazing weekend. And yes, you will get to go to brunch, but we got to work. Come on now. Let's work a little bit.
I love that the first
I'm
time
not
I'm in the
dapping up
city,
the work.
you know.
I'm not dapping up the work right now.
Why?
I'm on
Why?
bullshit.
Dap
I'm
up
on
the
bullshit.
work.
I'm
Dap
on
up the work.
bullshit. Because, you know, I'm like, nah, I wouldn't say I'm a vet all the way. But,
Bro.
you know, like, we moved around in the city a little bit.
I got you, bro.
I mean,
You'll be.
I don't like how he making it seem like I need to be taken care of, bro.
I mean, shit. That's what he sounded
I
like.
could move out there. We got people out there. Hold on.
Hey, you got it then.
Hold
Go
on.
ahead.
I will-
Hold on.
I will
No, you got it. Go ahead.
Hold on.
I-
You got it.
Do that.
I
Don't
would
let-
love-
I'm saying we could collab though.
No, you got it.
I would love to be taken care of. I am very excited that the first time I'm going to DC, I'm going with you, somebody that grew up around the city. What is really making me excited for this trip is knowing that you have people and plans. Like it's not some shit that we just gonna need to figure out. It's
the plan
lined
is
up.
nice.
The fact that you got the line to come in and help us out is super fly. I'm really excited for the trip. DC viewers, DC listeners, hit us up. Let us know if you're in the city. Maybe we'll host a meet and greet.
Yo, if anyone pops out to our meet and greet,
quiet.
Because we also fully. Why are we telling niggas where we're staying at?
I mean, they got security.
Yeah, it's a hotel, right?
Also, bro, what, we can get robbed?
I don't know.
We are gonna get robbed, bro.
I don't know who's watching.
I have no
Stereovision
money.
podcast.
I have no. We have no
the ring
money.
on your finger says differently.
We have no money.
We have nothing.
None of this is no money.
We don't got,
Damn, I don't have nothing to tuck.
No money.
right now.
Rob them. They just tuck their jewelry. All I got is this little thing. You can have it if you want.
It's not too precious for me. This nigga really got rid of all the ice. Nah, I'm excited. If y'all see us out there, say what's up. Say what's up for sure.
Is there like a code of conduct for a boys trip, or is it no rules?
There's definitely rules.
What are the rules?
Well, Osei doesn't have rules.
Osei has no rules.
Osei can do whatever he wants.
There's rules to single life too, but like I understand what you're saying.
I'm only there to have fun with my friends. That is all I'm there to do.
Yeah.
I like.
What about like female friends though?
Yeah, shout out Naomi. You know what I mean. I hang out with gang. You know what I mean. Like I got a couple of the homies, but like yeah, I'm cooling, bro.
I think if I see a woman in DC, she's just gonna be invisible. I don't think I'm gonna like
I don't see women.
I don't see any women.
I don't. Like,
I only see my queen.
My glasses on.
I only see one woman.
I think this is the only issue that y'all may run into. Unfortunately, we're gonna be like a group of like young, attractive men moving around the city. You know what I mean? We're interesting looking. Like I would definitely say we're gonna stand out a little bit, especially as a group. And I just think that I know people back home, especially when they learn what we do and all this different stuff, are gonna be interested, bro. I mean, Miles, you were at the spot, bro. Not to air you up, but you saw a lot of women and you saw how they were acting, you know what I'm saying? Not towards you specifically, but in general, like, you know what I'm saying?
Wait, what are we talking about right now?
You understand that women in DC act a little different than LA. They're not necessarily not gonna approach you.
You could smell the girlfriend on me.
Oh, 1,000%.
You know what I mean?
Which is why nobody approached you all night.
That's
You didn't talk to nobody.
You know what I mean?
But you saw from a distance how other men were being approached. Very, you know what I'm saying?
I'm finna get a t-shirt
it's a more friendly
girlfriend.
It's a more friendly city.
Put my queen on my t-shirt.
You know what I'm saying? And it's Chocolate City, so you know you're gonna get like a good variety of stuff going on out there. So I'm just saying, you guys should. I
don't have a sweet tooth.
You guys should know.
No sweet tooth. That's not me, bro.
You diabetic?
You know what I'm saying? On God,
I got mad cavities, bro. Mad cavities.
God,
it's all good.
No sweets for me.
Hey, just be careful. There's a lot of candy out there.
Oh my God.
So,
nope.
I like your idea. We should get t-shirts with our girlfriend's face on them.
That's what I'm there to celebrate with my brothers, bro.
Yeah.
We gonna hang out, have some good laughs, all of that. That's me.
Now, will I grab the rock and throw my boy Jeff a lob? Maybe.
I'm gonna throw the lob for sure.
Yeah.
I'm gonna throw the lob for sure.
Yeah.
I'm a supportive friend at all times first, bro.
Have to.
Of course. You know what I mean?
I wish there was like an adobo going on because Jeff would love that party.
Jeff is going to love. Jeff loves DC.
Oh yeah,
Jeff loves DC. He's gonna have a good time. That's what I'm saying, bro. I just want a night where like Osei's people and our people can maybe clash for a bit. Cause you know Solomon's gonna come like, shout out Solomon. He'll come like 15 deep.
Yeah.
Like he got high, like they'll move around. It'll be nice. All Ethiopians, strictly Ethiopians. That is gonna be a fun sight to see, bro. Shout out DC. We're gonna have fun. Does
he have a place for us to be hosted? A little pregame spot?
Yeah.
Okay.
There's one, but it's like, yeah.
And we might be just trapping out the Line Hotel, low key.
We're gonna get kicked out the Line Hotel.
I mean, shit, not if we spending money at the bar.
Oh God. Oh God. Is the Line Hotel we're giving too much promo to these niggas, bro.
Yeah.
Who are these niggas,
Can we bleep them out?
Yes, please.
No. We're
Whatever.
supposed to give them promo.
No,
Shout out
facts.
Hotel Fine Shit. My bad. My fault. Wasn't supposed to say that, was I? That was supposed to get left out.
Is there anything else on our hearts and minds?
Oh man,
that we want to get to before we film an excellent Patreon episode for the people?
I mean, I would just maybe let them know more about that. You know, we do another episode.
You know,
we're gonna talk about some really cool stuff. We're gonna talk about National Girlfriend Day.
Oh God.
We're gonna talk about if Playboy Cardi is washed. We're gonna talk about some songs that maybe hit better once you get them.
These niggas just gonna hate on the
contextualized.
new Drake song. That's
not what's gonna happen.
That's really
You brought
gonna
up
be.
Bad Bunny, and I had the craziest week with Bad Bunny and the Bad Bunny album, to the point where if we refilm that album of the year episode, my list is totally different.
He's on the way. We didn't even do a proper one, but yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, like, it's real when you hear music in the right setting, that it totally connects completely different.
We're giving them too much. Appreciate y'all for watching, man. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Tell a friend to tell a friend.
Yep.
Fuck with your boys on Patreon too, and we'll catch you on the next one. Peace.